You know, I've talked to you guys in past videos about walking properly in the woods, especially when you're heading to a tree stand. And you don't want those deer ahead of you to be able to figure out what you are just by your footsteps alone. Now, I know, and I'm guilty of it myself sometimes. Us humans, we live on nice flat surfaces in our homes, sidewalks and streets, and we've learned that we don't have to pick up our feet particularly high to have, so we don't make a lot of noise walking at home. But here in the woods, things are different. Like, here's a strip of leaves along this old forestry trail. I'm going to walk on it like the average guy, including me. Now, you hear that noise? If those leaves are dry, they're kind of dew covered this morning, they'd be crackling as well. Deer don't make that kind of noise when they walk in the woods. What they do, instead of making those swishing and crackling noises, what they do is they pick up their feet and put them down lightly. See, you can walk through the same stuff without making noise. All you have to do is bend your knees a little bit. Pick your feet up the ground. Put your feet down lightly. And if the deer ahead around your tree stand can't figure out what you are because of your footsteps, they're going to go away. They might move off a little bit, but then when you get to your tree stand, it's silent and they see no movements or anything. Within a half hour, they'll be coming back toward you freely. Happened to my son John this year. But anyway, look, here's another thing. If you're walking on crunchy snow or on gravel, look, a lot of guys just drag their heel. Isn't that awful? There's hardly a deer that's 2.5 years of age or older in the woods anywhere that doesn't know that's a human making that kind of noise. See, but even there, you can walk on the same surface if you just bend your knees and put your feet down lightly. That's quite a difference, isn't it? You know, you should see a bear do this. When they walk through a place like that, brushy area, their feet come way up. It looks like almost like they're swimming when they go through the woods, just to avoid stepping on things and making noises. There, I had a couple of boot slaps there. But you see, you got to pick up your feet, put them down lightly. And that really makes a difference on the numbers of deer you're going to see around your stand site in future years. So, learn to bend your knees, put your feet down lightly, and better yet, never stop on the way to your stand. Don't be stopping and just look around and listen. Don't act like you're hunting on the way to the stand, because they're going to hear your footsteps no matter what. But they might not know what you are, because if you're bending your knees and putting your feet down lightly, they won't know you're a human for sure. So they're going to be curious though. At any rate, don't stop. When they hear something that stops often, that sounds like a hunter. And that'd be real worrisome to deer. A lot of deer, like a big buck, he's going to get out of here. It'll probably be gone long before you get to your stand. And you're going to miss your chance to take a big buck. You don't want deer to be able to identify you by your tracks. So pick up your feet, put them down lightly, and don't stop all the way to your stand, at least in the last 100 yards or so on the way, to get into your stand. If you do that, you're going to see a lot more deer around your stand site. Good luck, guys.